Good evening, everybody. We have Aidan Morris here. Let's go ahead and open up to questions, and Eunice will moderate for us.
Tyler, do you want to start us off?
Aidan, how's it going, man?
Good, and you?
Not too bad. You and Sean kind of embody the player pathway from the academy to the first team. Can you just talk about any advice that you've given Taha?
Yeah, I mean it's been early with him so far, but it's a process, man. It's a process. There's not really one thing that I can pinpoint when it comes to growing and becoming the player you need to be, but I think it just takes time, right? It takes trial and error. Many people don't realize my first year, like, it wasn't the best start for me. I didn't get rostered a lot of games, so it takes time, man. You got to learn things. You got to mess up to learn. So yeah, just tell him to keep his head up, keep working hard, control what you can control. I think those are the key points for me.
What have you seen so far from him these few stints in preseason that can be an asset to the team?
Yeah, it's early so far, but yeah, he's got quality, man. He's good on the ball. He's just a talented kid. I've yet to see him kind of like haven't done much except like we haven't played a lot of games, so just kind of training. But yeah, he's talented, man. I'm sure he'll be good for us. I can't exactly pinpoint what it is right now, but I'm sure he's a good kid. He's got an open mindset, open to learn, open to communicating with other players, and to growing. So yeah.
Thanks, Aidan.
Yep.
Thank you, Tyler. Brianna, go ahead.
Hi, and I want to ask, obviously you haven't seen him really in game action or anything, but your thoughts on the new guys, specifically Derek and Marino. What are you seeing out of them, even just in the first leg of training?
Yeah, it's tough. I wish I could give you guys more, but it's been early. We've played one game so far. I played against Derek a few amount of times, so I kind of know what he is. He's strong, physical, can hold the ball up. He's a big boy, but he's got good technical feet. So that's what kind of stands out to me with him. And Marino, it's been early for him as well. He's kind of been, you think he missed the kind of first part of it as well. And he's coming. He's been good, man. He's young. He's open to learn. He's always got a smile on his face. So yeah, I'm excited to see more from him. But everyone who comes into our style of play and trying to learn everything, it's a bit much. So it takes time. So I wish I can give you guys more of an answer, but yeah, we'll see.
Well, kind of jumping off of that, what is your advice for these new guys who've never played under Nancy? You were new to that last year, but you were new to that system of playing, learning that during training camp. So what's your advice for them?
Yeah, just be calm. I think be calm. It's not going to be easy right off the bat, and it's a lot to take in. So don't be overwhelmed by things. Don't go out there and be overthinking. I think just be calm and realize it's going to take time. All of us were in their shoes last year, so we can all kind of relate to it. So it's frustrating when everyone's kind of up to speed with it and you come in and you're learning. But Wilfried does a great job with slowing things down for them and giving them time to kind of activate with what we're trying to do.
And how much easier has it been for you this preseason, already knowing the system, and you basically brought back the full team, just having that connection with that whole team and getting, like I said, knowing the system already?
Yeah, for sure. It's probably a bit easier than last year, but I think Wilfried and the staff they do really well with making it difficult no matter what. You can always, I think coach says it's an infinite game, so you can always try to find ways to make it more challenging. And for myself individually, I always try to challenge myself and sometimes doing it at a higher speed or finding a different pass this time. Because teams are going to be coming at us they're going to know how we like to play, whether that's going to stop us or not. But we got to be able to evolve and find new ways to break down the opposition.
And last thing I want to ask is, what is it like seeing Will? I know you talked to Will about the injury, experience the type of injury that he had. So what is it like seeing him back, being able to get back into training?
Yeah, it's great. I've obviously gone through the same stuff, so I understand how much it means to, just put your boots back on and go out there and do what you love and, be around people you love playing with as well. So he's got a big smile on his face all the time, and I'm happy to see him out there. He's still the same energy, still going 1,000 miles per hour. So that's good to see. I'm happy for him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brandon. Gerald, go ahead.
Aidan, coach talked last year about, when players get called up, when they come back, he puts a higher expectation on them coming back. Can you talk about some of that expectation that he put on you when you came back, last year, and what, Patrick and Sean might be facing, as far as expectations from getting called up?
Yeah, I think when you get called to the national team, whatever nation, I think it's because you're being rewarded for, the standard you put out consistently with your club. So I think it's, highlighting that, and also going to represent your country. It's an honor, and it kind of comes with a higher speed of play and a higher standard. And coming back to your club, it's a difficult question. I think we like to strive for keeping the same standard always, not kind of wavering lower or higher than that, just keeping the same standard. So I can't pinpoint one thing, but I just think, keeping the same mentality and maybe raising it, right? Like knowing that we're a few players that were selected for the national team, and okay, now we got to raise it again. And, hopefully get more guys in there as well.
Last Friday, the Crew Academy UPSL team played, and they were talking on the broadcast how the Nazi system goes down, the next pro into the academy. Can you talk about like what that means, being able to plug and play players, from Crew 2 or the academy, how that's beneficial for the team?
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly. I think first of all, it's cool to see, a style of play go all the way down to the academy, from age groups to U12 and up to us. And it also makes it a lot more easier for them to kind of step into our environment, right? It's not like they're starting from ground zero. They already understand, all the things we're trying to do in training, and I think it gives them a better shot at showing themselves and showing what they could do for our style of play and coming up at our level. So I think it's really neat. I think that's big kudos to Wilfried and the whole staff, and their style of play.
And my last one, last year we saw between Orlando and FC Cincinnati the endurance of the team. With the compact schedule this year, do you think the style of training of going, hard, the first half of the week and then gradually, slowing down is going to prepare you guys for all the different tournaments that you guys are in this year?
Could you say it again, the last part?
Preparing you guys for all the different tournaments that you guys are in this year. Do you think that style of training will help be beneficial?
I think I don't know, it's a tough question to ask. I don't really understand it fully, but I think, yeah, I mean, we have great guys like Jules and stuff who are super smart guys, like Alex Mishu, Callum, who are really smart with managing loads. So much of soccer nowadays is so much data and numbers. So I'm sure we'll have to change a bit, with such a condensed schedule and the amount of games. And so, yeah, but we got so many guys on, we got so much staff here to help us and give us our best always, and put us in the best position to have success. So I think there'll obviously be some things that need to be adjusted, but we got guys for that. I hope that answered your question.
Thanks, Aidan.
Great. Thanks, Gerald. We'll do a last call for questions for Mr. Aidan Morris. Are you good? Great. Thanks, Aidan. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Aidan. We have Diego Rossi here joining